Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, a U.S. district judge ruled last week that Alex Jones cannot use bankruptcy to avoid paying the Sandy Hook families and the victims in relation to the Connecticut lawsuit against him. And according to Jones' attorney, his net worth is valued at about $14 million. But he filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection last year, so he was trying to shield his wealth after being ordered to pay almost $1.5 billion. That was, of course, as you all know, for repeatedly lying about the horrific mass shooting in Connecticut. The judge ruled that Chapter 11 protections don't apply to, quote, willful and malicious conduct. So not only will Jones not be able to shield his money in this case, he can't just shut down his InfoWars show and then try to start a new show or business to try to escape the judgment. Because, that's what companies always do. If they get a judgment against their company, they're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go start a new company. There's no judgment against that one. So again, won't work. He cannot get out of paying this. However, the ruling doesn't apply to the more than $300 million that had been racked up by these plaintiffs in attorney's fees. So only the roughly $1.1 billion in damages. I mean, only. This also doesn't automatically apply to the Texas lawsuit, which was brought by the parents of Jesse Lewis. That was one of the little boys who was killed also in the shooting, but they brought a separate action. So the judge said he'll hold a trial to determine if the $44 million that they were awarded by a jury also falls under this willful and malicious standard. If so, then he can't get out of that one either. There's also a third lawsuit that was brought by another family of another little boy who sadly, tragically was killed in that horrific shooting. Noah Posner, I think is how you say it. But that trial was put on hold because of Jones' bankruptcy filing. So those parents, they are required now, or I guess they agreed to take part in a settlement with Jones that was approved by the bankruptcy court. Meanwhile, he is out spending money like it's growing on trees. I don't get how that's allowed. It was recently reported in the month of July alone, he spent $93,000, nearly $100,000 in 1 month. Evidently, he spent thousands just on food and entertainment. So after being found liable for inciting violence against families that have experienced the most unimaginable pain of their lives, this conspiracy theorist, sadistic bastard, is still out living large and enjoying himself. Our laws are just a joke. They really are. I don't understand how there is not something in place to prevent that from happening when you owe people so much money. Anyway, I will let you all know when and if I hear more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.